Lab 4 report on oscillations for Physics 2111. So to begin, we have our introduction, then we have the data, and we're going to compare the data and have a conclusion with some what-if questions. So for introduction, what is this lab? The purpose of this lab is to observe an object oscillating on a spring. We use this to examine the motion of a spring mass system, which the mass weighs in an arc while also oscillating on the spring. The object will then be compared to a computer model simulating the same experiment. So what are some physics principles that we used? So we have for kinetic energy, we also have force of a spring, and then elastic potential energy. So the lab and the data. How was the lab set up? Using the video provided, I used a program tracker to get the X and Y positions of the mass. Then using the data from the video, a GlowScript program recreated the lab. So here is some of the roads of the lab. This is from the tracker. You can see the X and Y position, and I just took the initial velocities for the GlowScript later. And then you can see how the X and the Y move in like wave formations, oscillating. And then here's the GlowScript. So the top one is setting up the initial data. So L is found by the ball's position subtracted from the string's position. L hat is L divided by the magnitude of L. And then S is the magnitude of L divided by L naught. And then you can see using the different energy formulas, we find total energy based on kinetic and gravitational spring potential energy. And then the second line is very similar, but this is in the loop, so it can update as the program moves. You can see the change in energy. Okay. And then here is the data for the X and Y position from the experiment compared to the model. As you can see, there are slight discrepancies, but they are relatively close. So why is there a discrepancy? There could be several things affecting it, such as other outside forces in the video, as well as some coding and human errors as tracking or in typos during coding. So to conclude, I believe overall energy was conserved because there's no external forces acting in the system, so change in energy should be 0. And the period was approximately 2 seconds based on the video. Thank you.